curry pakoda, I'll start with making fritters or pakoda. Just make batter with the besan or gram flour. I've taken about a cup of gram flour. To this, I'm going to add about half a teaspoon of salt, about a teaspoon of red chili powder. You can use any vegetable to make pakoda. You can use onion, you can use palak or methi, whatever you want. This is 1 cup of palak. I've chopped it roughly, and now I'm going to make batter out of it. Add the required amount of water, which will be about 100 to 150 ml. You need to make thicker batter because I'm not planning to deep fry them. You can deep fry them also, but I'm going to pan fry the pakoda. Made a batter like this. Now oil is heated through. I'm going to drop a spoonful of batter and make our pan fried pakodas in the pan. You can make 5 or 6 each time, and 2 batches should be enough to make curry. Keep swirling the oil in between. I've taken about 1 or 2 tablespoons in the beginning and will cook all the pakodas in the same oil. Pan is non-stick, you don't need to add too much of oil. Just for 2 minutes more. Batter which we have made makes almost 12 to 14 medium size, this size of pakoda, and then we are going to use them in curry. I've taken about 3 tablespoons of besan in this. Besan is also known as gram flour. To this I'm going to add about 1.5 cup of curd or yogurt which I have already dissolved in the 200 ml of water. Now we'll make a thin batter out of this. Just add thin buttermilk or thin down curd to the besan, the gram flour, and mix it. Whisk it very smoothly so that there are no lumps. Batter looks little thick to me, so I'm going to add about 100 ml more water. This is the consistency of the batter which we are looking. I'm going to keep this batter aside and we'll make a tempering or tadka for our kadhi. For making tempering for kadhi, first of all I'll start with oil. I'll take about 1.5 or 2 tablespoons of oil. You can choose any oil which you want. When you are adding your whole spices or ghee, just keep the heat to the minimum so that they are cooked through properly. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of mustard oil. Then I'm adding about a teaspoon of fenugreek seeds or methi dana. Cook these seeds for about a minute or so until they are fragrant. But just take care they are not burnt. Mustard seeds have started to pop up. Time to add curry leaves. You can use about 2 sprigs of curry leaves. They add nice flavor to the curry. About 3 whole red chilies which are dried. Immediately after adding the chilies, add the besan which we have already prepared. This is a batter of gram flour or besan and thin down curd. Just keep stirring in between whenever you are adding this to the pan. Immediately after this, add about half a teaspoon more of red chili powder, about half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, salt to the taste. Now we'll reduce the heat and we'll wait for this curry to boil. Now it has started to boil. We'll reduce the flame to the minimum. Keep the heat to the slowest because more you boil your curry, more tastier it will come out. Slow cooking of the curry releases the flavors of the spices and curry leaves we have already added. Now our curry is boiling. Some people add ginger to the curry, but I have not added here. If you like the flavor of the ginger, you can add it while you are adding your spices in the oil. Now our curry has been boiling from 8 to 10 minutes. I am adding pakoras to the curry. One by one add all the pakoras. Don't cover the pan, otherwise the curry may spill out of the pan. Now all we have to do is cook these pakoras in curry for about 3 to 4 minutes. Pakoras will absorb small bit of curry flavors and small amount of liquid oil. And immediately after that we are going to serve. Our pakoras have been simmering on the heat for past 3 to 4 minutes. Now it's time to take off the pan from the heat.